Hey, dear community, welcome to this week's team call. We already reviewed, a lot of things, hot topics, sprint, and some follow-ups. And as usually, let's jump into what happened last week. So I'll start first. The first ones are on me. We've updated our terms and conditions policy, and we have a new code of conduct. This was planned for a while, but only now we had the time to do this. They will be updated on the season 3. When people sign up or join, you'll have um, the information sending here. We decided to put this on Notion because you can check as a member of the community, you can check the page history. So instead of sending those boring emails saying we updated our terms and conditions and privacy policy, which I mean, I'm not sure about you, I'm quite tired of getting them. Instead of that, you just come on our Notion, you can check the history, everything that happened. And as for the team, the request is please update this on the site and that, okay? Winning more, FYI kind of thing. So we were present in the first Denites as part of blockchain. Coimbra in real life event was really cool. I also had a presence on Saturday night after midnight, so actually Sunday. It's in Portuguese, so apologies for that. At Art Fork Cafe, YouTube, like streaming for Portuguese, mostly traders. So you can understand it was not exactly my habitat, but I think it went well. You guys go ahead and let me know what do you think. I have been having a challenge, especially maybe because I've been going to a lot of events as I should. Not having S3 live has been very hard. I had the chance of commenting with Pedro Pereira during Denites Coimbra. My brain is kind of conflicted because I'm speaking already as if I was on season 3, but I know we're not there yet, and that makes me uneasy, so the communication doesn't go 100%. Right, so it's something that I try to overcome, but it doesn't mean that it's not a hurdle. Okay, it doesn't make it. I put super hard, but I'm gonna take out the super. It just makes it hard. Okay, and sometimes I think like me, are people on the other side like thinking I'm a lunatic or something because I'm speaking one thing and then go on the site and this is something else. So yeah, season 3 coming live is gonna make my life and my brain a lot more relaxed. Last but not least, related to this challenge, the talent protocol 101, me and Sada were going through it. We feel like it needs more improvements, a demo, the one-liner, the boilerplate, and more. So it's part of the season 3 communications related with the previous topics. It's just been a challenge. I would really love to have a one-liner. One-liner means, okay, talent protocol is this. This should be less than 4 words, kind of like. And the boilerplate can be a bit larger. Something I send by writing to someone. Oh, what is talent protocol? Okay, here you go. Copy paste. There you go. And yeah, Francisco.
Yeah, so 2 quick updates. So this past week, both me and Gus are here in Istanbul. We're leaving tomorrow, but essentially we got the opportunity to meet a bunch of new people, and it was cool that when sharing kind of, and not even going into actually Talent Protocol and what we're doing, but even just the way that we work in public, async and remote, people are always amazed that we make it work. And it's really cool to like be on a call and being able to share a screen and show things to people. Actually show the Notion, show the Figma, show the website, and people don't expect it, and it's always a great feeling after calls like that or just meeting someone.
So
Um,
just a quick note on that one. So everyone doesn't think it's a paradise or a
oh,
walk in the park. So
yes.
working in public, asynchronous remotely, full remote is not easy. We're still trying to understand on how to do it, and especially when it comes to documentation, sometimes things get outdated. It's really troubling to do like work and document at the same time. Plus, we're doing a bunch of things. We've discussed it in the hot topics before. A bunch of key threads we're working on, like the townhouse season 3, a bunch of other things that don't make our life easier, especially being async. Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah. And so the last one is that I think we'll have today with Rui our first season 3 merch live. We printed some stickers, and I'm going to do this the old-fashioned way. But we actually have like some talent protocol stickers with a little cool hand, and some of them have like the tagline at the bottom. So we'll be using this in Crypto Mondays Istanbul. So yeah, it's gonna be cool. That's in just 1 hour. So yeah, gonna be nice.
All right, let us know how it goes. Pedro Pereira, the pressure on the branding for season 3 is huge, because the one for season 2 was so cool with the talent, the Miami vibes, all of those things. So people don't realize in the community, but this way of working public async remote means sometimes we fully trust each other. I haven't seen the new brand like in terms of merch and all of those specifics. I'm fully trusting to have an amazing T-shirt by in a few weeks. So yeah, Ruben.
Yeah, I just want to give a quick update to the community about the new profile. So we had some unexpected work last week, but we are almost there, and we will probably launch after these meetings, where we are already running some data migrations as we speak, and you should expect to see the new profile live in some hours from this call.
We were supposed to launch last Thursday. That we couldn't make it, and then obviously we're not going to launch on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So Monday it is. After Thursday, the only other option is Monday. So thank you for that one, especially the apply for talent profile. I mean, the ambassadors are going to review all of that, so it's an important component, as well as launching the tokens, fundamental as well. Philippe, last but I think not least, at least from the tweets you've
I
pasted
added just some color and visuals. I felt that just that sentence was not a good reflection of what happened, but I think our presence as DevCon was by far the most successful ones compared to other events. I mean, it's a huge event, so 6,000 attendees, and we were able to do 3 events, so like a dinner for 50 people, the talent brunch, which is the featured here in most cases, like a happy hour also on Thursday with the Defiant and Crypto Nomads Club. And we also had a chance to have the talent protocol dream wall at the DevCon venue. So we did a lot of things, and if you go and see how much we actually spent for having all this presence, is ridiculous. I'm not even going to say how much it was. But so super frugal, but still a lot of impact. So hopefully we can continue doing this in future ones.
And we can apply some of these things to East Lisbon and the silly season of Web3 in Lisbon. Maybe the Dream Wall would be an interesting one.
The thing is, in Lisbon, there's not really, I mean, there's a conference, Web Summit and Solana Breakpoint, but they're kind of different kind of conferences.
But it's in the streets, let the people do it.
Yeah.
In Shellas, we put a Dream Wall in Shellas. Shellas is a rough neighborhood, right? But with a lot of brilliant people inside.
Luminit, is there anything you want to add about DevCon this week? Kind of your take,
It was a very different experience that Mexico City, that's for sure. And that's because of many reasons. We had more people, we were living not separately in a house. We were living with other communities, so that was a big change in the experience of our grantees. But I feel like at DevCon, every time I'd say I'm from Talent Protocol, everyone, or like not everyone, but many people already say like, oh, I've heard something with talent. And I think this is already a good sign when people start to, recognize, oh yeah, I've heard about that somewhere before.
Cool. Do you think the model of having people on I'm saying Selena just for the sake of example, but having people in a place hosted not by us is a good idea?
We'll see after the feedback, because I like in real life I got mixed opinions about that from our scholars.
Mm-hmm. One concern I have in terms of liability, and can be open about this as I always am, is legal liability. The fact that you're bringing people in, yeah, I know they signed some contract with us that make us safe, but we want to have some. We want to take care of them, right? And if it's our place, it's somehow that hurdle is a lot bigger than if it's someone else's place. Not sure what you guys think, Felipe and Luminita, about this.
No,
Or
in terms of
you don't need to have
liability, in terms of liability, for sure, and especially because Talent House is mainly kind of young people, so
yeah.
less experience in traveling and all of that. But yeah, let's see. We'll do. I mean, in Lisbon, it will also be like not a house, kind of shared rooms in hostel. So I think we'll do like a reflection in the end of the year and decide for next year. But I do think another advantage of doing like on Selena or something like that is that, or something like Selena that has places in all over the world. So maybe you can do a partnership and have a better deal if you negotiate like more than one house, like 3, 4, or 5 at once.
I agree.
Okay. All right. I think it's like having this in real life, you should do kind of like a prototyping, what could go wrong, and go from there, like 2 or 3 things that could go wrong in the future. So when it happens, we are a bit more prepared. And yeah, I'm thinking about things like this backpack guy thing, or others. The launch house had a situation recently, so we should learn from their mistakes. Okay. And try not to do that. So that's a concern. And when I say this, things like we launched the code of conduct, the privacy policy, the terms and conditions already, improving the security of our community. Okay. We want people to grow their careers, but to do it in a safe manner. So metrics, who wants to go?
I can. So overall, was not there wasn't a lot of growth across the app. The main one was around on token candidates, where we grew by 5%. And we went down a little bit on the visitors and engaged users. Also because we had comps planned since we were launching season 3, but nothing went out, so maybe we were a bit silent, and so that's why those went down. But yeah, there isn't too much to highlight here. And also, just as a follow-up, me and Sarah do have a task to review the metrics, so this section should be changing sometime in the future.
Yeah, let's that's an important one. Okay. To get me and Felipe and the rest of the core team involved when we have a proposal for that one. Quick shout out to TVL, almost reaching 600K. Honestly, I don't think we should celebrate this one. maybe a mention on the extended team Telegram chat, something very simple. I just thought, because it took us a while to go from 500 to 600. A lot of things happened in between. And the other thing is the Twitter. We're almost at 10K. So I think this number has been growing steadily. And the quality of followers there, I think it's quite good. So let's see. By the way, how do we get verified on Twitter? Is that a thing? Do we want that? Flip, Sada, do you guys know?
I think we don't have. I don't know. I don't know how it is, but it's. I don't know. I can take a look, but it's not an easy or fast process. And I think we don't have enough followers yet for them to even like consider. I think I remember someone saying that at least more than 10K, but we're close to that. But something we can look into.
All right. Okay, folks, we have reached the end of this beautiful session. Hope to see you next week with us again. And yeah, let's do this.